Yo, let me get a mic check. Let me get a mic check. Let me get a mic check. Let me know what we sounding like. Mic check, mic check. Give me a mic check, y'all. Somebody tell me something. How we sounding? Sounds good. Ray Dorsey, appreciate you. Hey, yo. Y'all see I'm in the line. You know what I'm saying? Y'all see I'm in the line. Y'all know what the hell going on. They say it's DOT week. I forgot about that. I forgot about DOT week. I'm out here in the zone, bro. Yeah, I'm out here in the zone. Totally forgot it was DOT week. Somebody just told me that. How I know? You see the title of the video. I'm gonna tell you what the hell going on. Yeah, give me a second, bro. Let the people come up there. DOT week. They out here sliding. Somebody say, yo, KB, you done called this shit for months ago, but that's beyond the point. Sometimes when you know, you know. It is what I'm saying. It is what it is. But I'm gonna tell you, I'm in the line at the Blue Beacon, as you see. And they out here trying to get your tires shined and everything like that. They out here hustling. But when I say they, we ain't talking about I'm gonna just show y'all shit. Might as well just show y'all what the hell I'm talking about. The homies is out here, you know what I'm saying? It ain't the illegals ain't out here, it's the homies out here. But tell you why I say that they nervous. They out here nervous, bro. People come up in here though. Shout for people out there. Pocket Valley, what's going on, man? See that truck was shaking. Checking in from the six. Shout out to the six. Yeah, I ain't been up in the six. I ain't been back up there in a minute. It'll be nice to go back. It'll be nice. Cause shit about to change. Don't think this shit ain't gonna about to do a flip. If you don't think it's gonna do a flip, you sleep. That's all I'm saying. If you don't think this shit gonna do a flip, you sleep. And if you ain't got your shit lined up the way it's supposed to be, behind the eight ball, bro. That's on you. Old man 305 was shaking. Boss World was good. Mikey D, yo, shout out to the yeah, we definitely going up top. We got Labor Day weekend amongst us. You know what I mean? We got Labor Day weekend. So we definitely gonna go up there. My one time for the year. I ain't been in New York more than the past through all year. So we gonna go up there, we gonna go have a little damn good time while we up there for the weekend. But we working our way up there. Right now with VA. We in VA at the Blue Beacon. In VA at the Blue Beacon. And I'm in line, right? As y'all see. I'm just gonna get the story time. Let me tell you about some shit. I'm like, yo, I ain't even really think about it, but I knew, but I ain't really think about it like that. Yo, chill out, bro. Oh, that young dude's gonna say what up in the building. He in the building. You know what I'm saying? But yo, look. So I'm in line as y'all see, right? And I have my head down. I'm looking at the phone and shit. And old buddy came to holler at you. Came to holler at me. Now his English wasn't good at all. English wasn't good at all, bro. And when he came to talk to me, he was like, yo, I'm like, what's going on? How it works over here. So I'm trying to figure out what he talking about. You mean how it works over here? What you mean by how it works over here? I ain't never came to the truck wash before. How it works over here? I'm like, bro, you stay in line, you get your truck washed. I don't know what you want me to tell you, bro. You stay in line. They gonna spray water and soap on your shit, and you pay, you get up out of there. But he just wanted to talk. You know the nervousness just wanted to talk, bro. He just wanted to talk. And then he lead into, oh, this don't gotta go on your logs, do it. I'm like, what? Nervous. Well, yeah, they nervous out here, bro. They nervous. And it shit's kind of sad, bro. I ain't gonna lie. It's sad for him. It's sad for him. My man out here shake, because he the one that told me it was DOTV. I forgot it was DOTV. You know what I mean? So I'm just trying to think, like, they in the real trap. Let me rewind real quick. Let me rewind why this was so important to me and why it made me think about it. Because they doing a job, right? They doing a job that's legal, right? They're not out here doing no, you know what I mean? You're not in the hood hand in hand, pack to pack. You ain't out here doing that, right? They're doing a legal job, but now it's like they got it's like they in the hood and they looking out for the blue and whites every move that they make. That's a tough space to be in, bro. That's tough. Hey, I feel for y'all, bro. I feel for y'all. I ain't gonna hold you. Imagine moving around. Every move you make, you out here like you slanging them shits, and they're doing something legal. Cause they getting stopped at every way station. They getting pulled in, bro. It's like that. Yo, shut up, shut up. Every way station is gonna be on that in a matter of time. And old buddy nervous. I'm like, damn, but you can't stop the truck. You can't stop the truck because you gotta go get to the money. You know what I mean? You gotta go get to the money. So what you gonna do? Taking chances. I feel for you, bro. That shit just gave me flashbacks. Oh, yo, it almost gave me the chills, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. Cause right now, when I'm riding, shit ain't nothing for me to wear your seatbelt. You know what I'm saying? What else I gotta worry about? But they out here, they moving and grooving, and they out here like they got the 48 keys in the trunk. You know what I'm saying? Bumping that Jeezy, trap or die. That's how they out here riding. And there's nothing that they doing other than don't have the right documents in order. It ain't their fault, bro. It ain't their fault. That's a tough space to be in, but I know that's the side of the coin that the average sucker ass nigga won't think about. I understand. You ain't gonna think about that part. You ain't never been outside. You don't know the paranoia you feel when you ride and you know the trunk is stank. You know the trunk is stank. But in their case, their trunk ain't stank. That's tough. Oh shit. So what's gonna be the change for them? Nothing. You can't do nothing. You know what I mean? You could go ahead and ride down the road and listen to Duolingo and try to learn English overnight if you want. You know what I'm saying? You can try to go kick it in the break room with all the Americans and try to talk to them and try to get the language as much as you want. But nothing gonna get rid of that accent. And if you get one of those, if they get one of those DOT officers with the buzz cut, good luck. Finish. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, that's tough. Damn, man. You riding clean, but you riding dirty. You riding, and here's the thing: you've been doing it for so long. Imagine you out here moving and grooving for so long, and now all of a sudden, it's like you picked up some work, some never-ending work. You riding through every state you drive through. You gotta hope that they ain't on that bullshit. Cause you know when you cross the state, way station is usually on every state line. So, woo woo. They nervous, boy. They got the right to be nervous, though. I ain't gonna hold you. They got the right to be nervous. So, you know what I'm saying? We gotta be kind to them, bro. You gotta salute them. You know what I'm saying? Yo, I understand. I feel your pain, bro. You know what I mean? Yeah, I feel your pain, but I understand. I understand you. When you walk past them, you just gotta be like, yo, keep it together, bro. Because they on you. And there's gonna be, I know most people don't think about it. They're gonna have a quota at some point, and they're gonna want to have to reach that quota. All right, just like when you outside the street Tuesday and Thursday, you know you got to take it easy. You know what I mean? Don't be doing too much. So they're gonna have a quota, and they're gonna be making sure that they reach that. And shit, you might just be on that list, bro. So how it's gonna go? They're gonna take the truck, park the truck up, and then put you in cuffs immediately. Now you can't go see your kids one more time. Now you see them when you land in El Salvador with your Jesus sandals on. Yeah, that's when you see them again. Woo woo. Yeah, we gotta have a little empathy for them. You know what I'm saying? We gotta have a little empathy for them, man. Just they ain't did nothing wrong. Cause the sweep, and here's the thing, the sweep is everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Niggas against swept. Yo, do you like it? Do you hate it? I don't know. You got citizens of DC, the chocolate city. They telling you, hey, I feel safe out here. You know what I'm saying? Walking around with protects on and chains out and just moving and grooving. They ain't worried about it. Is it bad or what's going on? I don't know. Niggas is doing the sweep, bro. Is it gonna make it better for you and I that was born here? Absolutely. You know, absolutely. You gotta just know that. But that still don't mean that you can't have a heart, bro. Come on, don't be that cold, dog. You know what I mean? Especially if it's square ass nigga. Don't just walk out here, oh yeah, get him out of here, it's good. Cause here's the thing. Cheeto been doing his thing for the longest. You know what I mean? He's been doing his thing for the longest, doing his thing for the right way. And now he out here hot boiling. The average square won't get it. KB, what you talking about? Don't worry about it. It ain't for you, man. it ain't for you. The paranoia you feel. See, I'm about to put on some Jeezy right now. Yeah, I'm about to go put on some Jeezy right now. That's the only thing during that time. That's the only thing that would calm the nerves. You know what I mean? Put on some Jeezy, bro. I don't know who their version is, but DOT ain't played no games. Tim Jones, you shaking, bro. H1 was good. Yeah, we back on that. Chico TV trying to work on their English. They trying to work on it right now. I'm telling you, they moving and grooving. They out there with the shit in their ear, listening to how to say how to say certain words that DOT gonna ask. They gotta stay on point, bro. No lacking. And what would you do? I'm thinking like, if that was the case, and I know my trunks stink, I'm blowing past way stations, bro. I'm not even taking the chance. I'm not taking the chance, bro. I'm not taking the chance. So I'm blowing past way stations. But then again, if you do that and you see them flashing lights, you fuck. If you pull in the way station and pull you in, you fuck. So, you know what I mean? Which way you doing it? Which way you going? And DOT ain't playing no games. And certain states. Oh, forget about Florida. Hey, look. If you got your Jesus sandals on right now, your chincletas on, or if you riding around with the truck, you know how they ride around with the truck when they got Bin Laden on the side of the truck? The Taliban man, they got Bin Laden on the side of the truck. Them niggas, you first of all, you just marking yourself. You just come get me. You know what I'm saying? Come get me. You put Bin Laden on the side. I know y'all seen them shits. I can't be the only one. I've been up and down the road. You've been up and down the road, bro. You seen Bin Laden on the side of the truck. And they got the beads hanging from the windshield and shit like that. Hey, they asked for DOT to come get me. So you first in line. You first in line. And then they're gonna go ahead and get Carlos and them. You know what I mean? When they got the Mexican flag pasted on the side. Look, you gotta move incognito at this point in time if you out here riding and you know your English ain't together, bro. You gotta do it because they ain't playing no games. Don't go to Florida. Alright? If they're not watching, I'm pretty sure they are watching you. You gotta pay attention to what's going on. But don't go to Florida if your English ain't together. If your English ain't together, that's fucked up to say. Don't go to Florida, bro. And I'm just saying, be smart about it. Tennessee was shaking. What's going on, man? G80 show 9. It's real out here. I haven't seen 2 drivers get put out of service at the first rest area when you enter Florida. Yeah, I just said that. Don't go there. That's the number one place. If they don't know, you better figure out. Here's the thing. After Labor Day, right now shit gonna be slow, obviously. You know what I mean? You know, shit's slow right now. But after Labor Day, you're gonna see the prices. Look at the race going into Florida right now. And after Labor Day, look at them shits again. Watch how that shit jump immediately. They ain't did nothing now, because, you know, pre-Labor Day shit, so you ain't gonna see no difference now. But after Labor Day, look at the price. And a lot of them live down there in Miami, though. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them live down there in Miami, bro. So, woo! Trucks is getting towed up. Yeah, they getting towed. Just gotta be careful, bro. You know what I'm saying? You can't stop the hustle. Can't stop the hustle. So, you taking chances. What they gotta do, hopefully they setting up themselves right now. Look, they whoever they got in the crib, like, yo, put that money over there, cause they gonna come get me. Put that money over there. Make sure you good, because they get me. This is our plan. Cause you can't stop the hustle. So they gotta just play chess with this shit. Line up when they come get me. Just have that shit together. So what else you gonna do? Unless you gonna park up the truck and go, shit, you can't go out of Home Depot because they scooping y'all up at Home Depot too. So it's a fuck situation, bro. It's ugly. You know what I mean? Yeah, I got a little empty for them. I got a little empathy for them, bro. Gotta have a little bit. Just a little bit, bro. Yo, hey, on, what's going on? Fool, issue in a minute, bro. Um, Jay Mills, you a trucker or you about to go for a photo shoot, fam? Hey, you a trucker or you about to go a photo shoot? All right, so that's your way of saying, boy, you fresh. So just say your KB, you fresh. That's you can do that. You know what I'm saying? Ain't wrong with that. But if you new over here, just know that we keep ourselves together, bro. We don't turn the switch off, bro. Keep your shit together. Don't be out here like you don't care about yourself. It'll show on your face. But I appreciate the compliment, bro. You know, niggas can never give you a compliment because you know it's weird. See, Drake, oh, there go Drake on TV. You have to let him know. Appreciate you on the check-in. You already know what's going on, man. Prince the Trucker, KB on the check-in. One time salute. Yeah, we in here, man. Yo, we in here on the line. For y'all just coming in, you see why I ain't going nowhere. We out here at the Blue Beacon. Got to get the truck together. We looking clean. Labor Day weekend. You know what I mean? Get the wheels together. See, they out here trying to polish my wheels, and he came over here. I'm like, look, I ain't one of those polish your wheel ass niggas that, you know, gotta have your shit spotless and you doing all that. You keep the shit clean, but we ain't going that far. So I'm like, if you want me to give you some business, you know, give me a number. And he gave me a number which is 160. I made him do that because the number I had in mind, I didn't want to disrespect him because I was gonna talk about like $50. You know what I'm saying? $50, $40. So I said, yo, you give me a number because if I give you a number, it might come off disrespectful to you, especially if you're out here hustling. You know what you work and what you worth. You know what I mean? So he came up with 160. I'm like, I'm glad I did it that way because I would have disrespected you, bro. $40, $50. That's all I got for you. And then obviously, nigga talk, and then you bring it down. He's like, listen, all right, cool. I do it to you for $60, but here's the thing. I do it to you for $60, but here's the thing. Just for one time, so you can see my work. So when you come back, it's usually $100. I'm like, all right, cool. If I got time, I do it. In my mind, I ain't doing it at all. I got shit to do. And I don't need this shit all shiny and polished. Because here's the thing. It's going to get dirty immediately. Immediately, all right? You go pick up one of these dirt lots, I don't even know where I'm going next. This wash might be a waste of time. So if I'm going to sit there and get my shit all polished and then go drive into a dirt lot, it don't work that way. You know what I'm saying? That's a waste of money that I could do without. But I like to support people when they out here hustling, though. You know what I mean? Shorty do up to hit the like button. Yeah, we got 48 people here, 9 lights. That's crazy. That's crazy, bro. All that takes is one mess it up for everybody. One person mess it up for all of them, and they nervous, bro. They real nervous. I didn't really think about it until I see a whole old buddy walk from. Look, he's not even a truck in front of me. The truck in front of me is a construction truck right here. Like whatever this is right here, that's not even him. He's in the truck before that one, before the other one. You know what I'm saying? He walked all the way back here to ask me, hey, how it works over here. It's my first time over here. And he said, nervous, oh, the DOT not going to check for this on your logs and all that shit. And the English is broken like a motherfucker, scattered all over the place. I can understand what he's saying, but it definitely was broken. So that made me think about how much other people feel like that at this moment. You wake up, you don't know if it's going to be your last wake up in your truck. You don't know if it's going to be the last wake up. And if you think that they're not going, you're going to have some younger, I don't know if they DOT or whoever, some younger ones that's going to try to get their stripes and they're going to pull up on you at 4 in the morning. If you don't think they're going to do that at these truck stops and these way stations, you bugging. You don't know how to work outside, all right? You don't know how to work outside if you don't think that's what's going to happen. You're going to be on sleep time. Like a raid on your door. Believe that. Listen, I'm not here to pump fear in y'all. I'm just trying to let y'all know what's going on. So if your English ain't together, get on Duolingo and ride down the road with that shit blasting in your earlobes, all right? No music, no talking to your loved ones, no none of that. Learn the language immediately, all right? That's all I can say for you. Because if you got an accent, it is what it is. But if you can't communicate the minor shit, You fucked, right? And that's on you for not learning for when you came in for the first time. And now they on y'all asses, bro. I hate it for you, but shit got to shake back for the rest of us. I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes you gotta give up something to get something. Lost, but yeah, I remember them days. It felt like you manifested the police the way that you, the way you chose. Manifest the police the way. Hey, I don't know what you mean by that, but it sounds good. Better safe than sorry. Might as well put it in the way station. Might as well put it in the way station. I don't know. I don't know. Cause I ain't gonna lie, I ain't gonna tell on myself. Sometimes I'm gonna pull it up. I be driving, I get the red light. We keep it going, bro. It depends. You know what I mean? It depends on how I'm looking over it. If there's a little too much going on, we gonna keep it moving. But if it's too quiet, you better bring it together. So it all depends, bro. And if I don't see no cars, we keep it moving too. You know what I mean? We don't see no cars, we keep it moving. But don't do what I do. Do what your company say do. First gen check, what's going on? Fact DOT has better rest areas deep. They out there, all right? They out there and they got something to prove. And the state of New Mexico, Washington, and California, they on the hot seat, crazy. All right? I don't know if y'all know what's going on, but the DOT secretary, what's his name? Something Duffy. He was up there talking. He was like, listen, them states got 30 days to comply with the English language proficiency foolishness, all right? 30 days, because those three states ain't listening to them. But they say y'all got 30 days, all right? And if y'all get on board in 30 days, we snatching all that money from you. All that funding that y'all get, y'all ain't getting it no more. That's what they saying, all right? So it's getting applied everywhere. And here's the craziest shit too. They saying old Saint, you know what I mean? The dude that try to I don't know, he trying to fish to the 18 wheeler, you know what I'm saying? He hit him with the He trying to do some Fast and Furious type shit, that's all. He seen Fast and Furious early in the day, and he was like, listen, let me try some shit. Alright, so he tried to hit him with the but it didn't work, you dig? But they had him in New Mexico. I don't know if y'all seen his interview in New Mexico. Wait, not his interview, but his the body cam footage. They had him in New Mexico, and they pulled his ass over for speeding, doing what 16 to 45 or something like that. So New Mexico on the hot seat because of that. If they had locked his ass up or put him out of service from there, he wouldn't be able to fishtail. You know what I mean? He wouldn't have been able to try to spin that thing. It would have happened. So New Mexico on the hot seat about that. Washington State. Yo, the pressure's on, bro. And here's the thing. 47 ain't really talk about that particular situation just yet. He ain't talk about it just yet. So when 47 talk about it, you know he's a loose cannon. This is what I think he's gonna say. All right. When he talk about it or someone asks about it, because I don't think someone really asked about it, specifically to him. He gonna say, "Oh, we're gonna make all truck drivers American citizens." He just gonna say it, bro. Impulse. I'm telling you. Walk my words. Right? Y'all know I've been right this whole time. I've been right all along. Alright? He gonna say it off impulse. And what's gonna happen, he gonna have to double down on it. Oh, I think all truck drivers should American citizens. That's what he gonna say, bro. Alright. And he gonna have to stand on that shit. He gonna double down on it. Feel bad for my homies across the border, bro. I feel bad for them, man. They out here nervous. They riding clean but riding dirty. Riding clean but riding dirty. And he ain't did nothing wrong. Because of one fool, bro. Trista Trucker, I ain't got a problem with the people trying to get $1, but the facts are do it right. You gotta do it right. Gotta do it right, bro. See how long I don't know how long I've been in this goddamn line, because before I even got on here, I was sitting here just chilling. And when Chino came to come holler at me, that's what made me realize, like, oh, all right, you scary. All right, you nervous. Rightfully so, bro. I ain't mad at you. You ain't did nothing wrong. Big Rick, what's going on, fool? Shake what's going on? Who that? A Chris Long? I never see her name, bro. What's going on, bro? RC Styles, KB, how you feel about Gunna album? Shit, I talked about in the last live. No skips. You know what I'm saying? All vibes, no skips. I turn it on at least once a day, bro. You know what I'm saying? Once a day we turn it on and we let that shit ride through. It go through. Somebody asked me, no, I ain't, somebody asked me about it. I was telling somebody that they need to listen to this shit. And I was like, she was like, she gonna listen to it on shuffle mode. I'm like, nah, you can't do that. You can't listen to the album on shuffle mode. You gotta let the shit run through. Because the shit is just like a puzzle, bro. You know what I'm saying? Every song line up the way it's supposed to, from the last song to the next song. Now, after you heard it a few times, obviously you got your favorite songs and shit, so you can just listen to them how you want to listen to them. But if you're listening for the first time, you gotta let that shit go from first to the last. That shit just fit. Perfect. But yeah, come on, that's album so far to me. You know what I mean, hey, I listened to the Ghostface album, and I ain't gonna lie, I don't want to feel like I'm in 1999, bro. I don't want to feel it. It's cool. We got one or two songs that alright, because there's a story to it, but for the most part, I'm good. Time gonna change. I ain't gonna lie, time gonna change. The sound just, I ain't trying to hear that shit. And the bars wasn't really what I want to hear anyway. Percy Ponder Jr. said, they stopped at everything going through Maryland. They stopped any and everything going through Maryland and Virginia. That's a fact. And this week, I know, got to be turned up even more. This week, got to be turned up even more, bro. Stopping everything. Hey, get your coins, bro. Cause shit gonna shake. 2026 go. Hey, we ain't gotta talk about that far in advance, but just know that shit gonna be way different. They just touching the iceberg. They just getting into it right now. You know what I mean? They just figuring it out. And don't let another one happen. All right? Don't let another one of these shits happen. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, don't make another one of these shits happen and it's caught on camera. Oh, come on, bro. They're gonna turn it all the way up. Okay, we gotta get Young Thug and CDL now. What they saying about Young Thug? What he do, bro? Because I heard about some of what they talk about, but it's too much. It's too much niggas on the internet screaming in the phone, bro. And I can't keep up with everybody what they talk about. But apparently, some interrogation came out with Young Thug. Sound like he's snitching, or he said something that he wasn't supposed to say. I don't care what nobody say. Everybody gonna tell when they get up in that room, bro. They gonna say something. And you live the life. You live in a life that shit. You didn't grow up living like this. Your life done changed, and you sitting here and here and you jeopardizing your freedom. Come on, man. You tell them. All right. So if they caught him online and all that shit talk about Gunna is gonna look bad. And here's the thing about that. I don't think Young Thug can find that pocket musically like how Gunna's in right now. So if you ain't got the music, you finish. So maybe that's why you say he might need a CDL. Because if you out here and you look like a snitch, or the masses or the people say that you snitching, all right, but you ain't got the music to make people forget about it, you finish. And he don't look like Young Thug no more. You sure that's Young Thug? That nigga look too chunky, bro. Nigga eating too good, bro. Eating too good. And he off the drugs. Oh, there you go. That's what it is. You off the drugs. Damn, you on probation till 1999. You on probation till 2099. And I know he mad he took that probation. You can't do nothing, bro. Hell no. You pissing in the cup every week. So that's why he look like that. You can't find that sound. Oh yeah, you finished. You better hope that that clothing that he got, that what they call it, spider or some shit like that. You better hope that take off. You better hope he can do something like that, or he gonna turn into a podcast like Gunna said. Yo, he can't do podcasts. He can't do nothing when it come to that. Nigga, Gunna got a song on his shit called Podcast. He said, I turn these niggas to a podcast. That line is major. So if any one of them YSL niggas try to turn to a podcast, nigga, it's gonna look bad, bro. The Gunna's in the pocket. Everything that he put now is smoke. Everything. So Young Thug might need to focus on that, bro. Truck Life 904, what's going on, fool? They said they all be telling, man. They all be telling. And then they get out there and then they get on the internet and they beef on camera about telling. Streets is dead, bro. Big dead. What hopefully they will be shutting down the phone drivers. That's all that coming to cheap labor. Cheap labor is the main thing. That's why I don't really feel too. I feel bad about the ones that's out here getting to the money, but the ones that's been like undercutting everybody else, yeah, we don't care about them. And it's usually the, you know what I mean? They got been ladder on the side of the truck. Those would be the ones. Those be the ones. So if you're cleaning them up, shit gonna shake all the way back. Closing down the way that the broker is doing shit. Here's the thing though. This was a part of it that people didn't think about. Yeah, DOT is doing their job when it comes to, pulling them in, and you can't, if you can't speak English, we gonna get you, right? That's part of it. But now you got the brokers. Yeah, you got the brokers that's not, they asking you, hey, do y'all speak English over there? You can't try to call them, book no loads, your English ain't to them. So that's the big part, and that's what's gonna happen after the new year. The start of the new year is gonna be more so the brokers not messing with nobody that's not American citizen. That's where the shit gonna hurt them at. So brokers gonna be a big part of this shit. It's gonna go up, bro. Price is gonna go up. Price is definitely gonna go up. Hey, yo, them new Volvos look kind of futuristic, but I ain't gonna lie. We got Abilene over here. I think he got him to get his shit together. Hold on. See that Volvo right there? Like, y'all can see that shit? Black, you know what I mean? He at least purchased, got his shit together. Paid like $985 a week. Riding clean. Hey, do what you gotta do, bro. Ain't that wrong with lease purchase? I know that's still a debate. They talk about lease purchase, and if you know how to hustle, you can make it work. You ain't got no other choice. That's what you gotta do. And I know they're giving them shits away like nothing right now. They giving them shits away like nothing. Call up one of those Russian companies, you gonna get in the truck tomorrow. Shit, fuck that. You gonna get in the truck right now. They gonna put you on the flight right now, and they gonna put you in one of them trucks. Zero money down. Zero money down. What the thing though, when you get in one of these goddamn lines for the truck wash, you stuck. If you've been sitting here 30 minutes and you made up your mind that you can't wait no more, but you finished. So you can't back out. Because there's a couple times I was making up my mind like, yo, bro, I gotta leave. Look, I want to get this load before 11. I ain't think they was gonna have me in line this long. But the truck was a little too dirty, so we had to get it together, bro. Riding too clean. Can't be riding and shit not too clean, bro. Big Rick said rates will go up. It has to go up, man. It's just like, how wouldn't it? I'm trying to think like, all right, how wouldn't the rates go up if you get more and more people leaving, or you got more people nervous? Because I be thinking like, if I'm one of them people, and not me personally, because I take risks all day, but I can understand you have drivers just like don't want to take the chance. You know what I'm saying? They rather just go do something else and lay low, because this shit right here is hot. It's hot right now. I'm trying to tell you, some people won't understand the level of hotness. And if you just give off nervous energy all the time, that shit gonna come to you, man. You gonna attract that shit. That shit gonna come to you. I can't explain it, bro. I don't know how to explain it. I can't explain it. It's a feeling thing, bro. If you riding nervous, if you riding dirty and you nervous, that shit gonna come. It's like you almost manifested the negativity come to you. But if you riding dirty and you like, it is what it is, because you got your lawyer money over there, you got your shit set up. That's what I'm saying. They gotta have it set up. They gotta set it up to where if the inevitable happens, at least I'm good to go. You know what I mean? You got your plan in order. That's the shit. But if you out here, you don't know how you gonna do something, you just nervous like this, and you riding up close like this, it's almost like they see you like, bro, you look, your shoulders too tense. Come in. Now you on the hook. Now you on the hook. That's how shit work, bro. I tell you. Better ride it like you ride it dirty, but you ride it like you clean, because ain't nothing wrong. Ain't nothing gonna happen to you. That's how you gotta move. Is it time to buy equipment on the cheap? I think it is. I think it is. Before the year's up, absolutely. Before the year's up, you can find a few at the auction or whatever. Yeah, it's the time. I wouldn't even hesitate. If I was in the space of in between whether or not I should buy a truck now or later, you know what I mean? That was my space. I'm going all the way. Finding something and I'm locking in. If I was in the space right now. Yeah, no question about it. Denver. What's going on in Denver? Hey, I heard about that. Yo, what's up with Minneapolis, man? What's going on in Minneapolis, man? Another one of those mass unalive situations going on out there in church? In church? I don't know, man. Some of this shit just on. See, this is where the conspiracy shit be coming in, and that's when they're gonna cut me off here by talking about some shit like that. So I probably shouldn't even touch in on that because I don't even believe in half of the shit I be seeing on the TV. Just like how, you see what Will Smith did the other day. I had put out a video, and you had a concert, and you got AI generated crowd. That shit not the most embarrassing thing. But he gotta come out and talk about that. Nigga, come on, bro. Come on, bro. So that's what it's gonna come down to. Like you got a AI generated crowd who want to see Will Smith perform anyway. And I knew before they even said this shit was AI generated. And I looked at the crowd, I was like, ain't no way in hell that nigga got a whole arena full. Will Smith, a whole arena full. That shit crazy, bro. That nigga go through midlife crisis because if y'all listen to that Will Smith album, I know your eardrums was bleeding a week after that shit. Talking about terrible. Uh, you Volvo's clean for real. Hell yeah, that shit look good going up and down the road, but everybody know you buy one of them shits, you asking for trouble. Unless you got a well-versed mechanic. Oh, he coming back, bro. You see if the Spanish dude gonna come talk to me again. This is the one that made me think about how nervous they are. Let's see if he gonna come again. Oh, now he walking past me. So he right here. Yeah, I think I'm bullshitting. This is the one that came over there. Like, how it works over here? I never been over here before. So you never had a truck wash, bro? Never? Yeah, you just wanted to talk. You know, he got his shades on the top of his head. Hey, you gotta stop looking. See what he's talking about. See that? He barely spoke English, bro. He said something in Spanish. If this is his first truck wash, I mean he probably just got into trucking. Cause there ain't no way hell you been moving and grooving and you ain't there to get your truck washed. So you just a nasty ass nigga and he look kinda like he keep himself clean. So I don't think that's the case. So he probably just just got out here. First load. Nah, it can't be like that. That's a little too new. Yeah, but old buddy nervous. Yo, if you ever come to the Blue Beacon, you could tell if they're gonna do a good job by the face of the people. And I ain't gonna lie, I don't think my shit gonna be that clean over here. I hate to say it like that. You know what I'm saying? I see too much of me. I see too much of me in here. Yeah, too much of me, bro. You know what I mean? They be, they be playing around. I'm gonna keep it real. Some places gotta say what it is. Too much of us out here. When you go somewhere and it's just, you know what I mean? My Spanish homies or the white establishments, they do a little better job. Just call it what it is. Too much niggas in here, bro. And maybe that's why it took so long too. And they got one bay. They got a bay over there, but it ain't open. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, they got enough bodies working on these trucks, so they should probably touch every angle of the shit. Every angle of it. They're definitely giving them away now. You go ahead and grab one, go ahead and grab two. Truck like that, lead pressure is good just to get with a company that only run customer freight. I run the same loads every week and they pay the same every week and I'm home every week. There you go, man. You know what I'm saying? I think people don't realize that because you got people on the internet don't know how to do the right shit with their money and they out here crying. He can't be coming back, bro. He can't even stay still. He can't stay still, bro. Because you can't go forward, you can't go back. All you can do is wait. So all this hopping out the truck and walking back and forth and all that shit, that's a sign of when a nigga pull you over, he gonna be shaking. Here he go again. Here he go again. Nothing you can do, bro. Nothing you can do. You watch the niggas work. You watch the niggas work, bro. There's nothing you can. There's nowhere you can go. You can't speed niggas up. You know what I'm saying? Bro can't stay still. He got the jitters, and he probably got some shit up in the trunk. He riding dirty, and he that's $1 million load. That's $1 million trip. If you riding with one of those non-domicile CDLs right now, and you know what I'm saying, you with cartel and they got that shit for you, and you moving and grooving, oh yeah, you got balls of steel for one, and two, that load gotta pay you $1 million. Straight up. And you better just do it one time. Yeah, you make it through. Yeah, do it one time and you better get this shit set up to where you ain't gotta do it no more. Straight up. Cause they out here doing it, bro. I seen that. Yo, they show, look, even on, like, I don't know, maybe in the algorithm and shit, the shit that I be watching, but I seen like 3 or 4 videos the other day of truck drivers. They call them drug mules. You know what I'm saying? And they gonna be out here moving that shit. I don't know who you get in contact with. You know what I mean? But you get caught. Alright, you on camera, you get caught. Ain't no telling how many times you did it before you got caught, but they out here moving them shits, bro. Russian called me. Not sure how they got my number. Asking about do I want a job? No way. Yeah. Yo, Russian called my phone the other day too. Company, what was the company name? KSM. Asking me, do I want a job? I'm like, do I want a job? Nigga. I'm like, yeah, you got reefer trailers? Yeah, we got reefer trailers. But we got lease purchase. I'm like, yeah, I got my own truck. No. Company or lease purchase. What's going on? Nah, this is a truck. Yeah, new classic, yep. Nah, no. This basic classic. Yep. Alright, cool. Alright. Well, he look like me, but he don't sound like me. So they might do a better job, man. That's crazy to say. Nah, it's some experience, but I'm trying to tell you what that shit be going on. They ain't feel me yet, so until it feel me, somebody feel me others. That's why I be seeing, bro. See what's going on. Would you go with a new truck? Me, I would definitely go with a used truck. Ain't no sense of buying a new truck with 0 miles. Nah, you ain't gotta do that. I'll get me a truck that got like 300,000. You know what I mean? 300, 400. Definitely not over 500. But it depends what type of truck it is too, and what kind of motor it is. Because I know one thing for sure, I got the proper motor in my truck with the people that do with me as far as like my mechanics. They know all about the Cummins. It's like one of those motors that they do some shit to. You know what I'm saying? Because when I got my delete, they took all that shit off. So somebody, when I mean all that shit off, I mean like the EGR, OGR cooler, everything on the other side, bro. And some dude got his shit deleted. He was like, yo, they ain't take none of that off of mine. Went to the wrong people. Shit hold up. Ain't gonna tell him. Might hold up, might not. So just yet, knock on wood, but you know, stay ready for when shit get weird. It's gonna get weird. You hear about that Jay Rello dude? Who that? You said Jay Rello? Now, what did Jay Rello do? What he do? SpaceX finally got that rocket to fly and land. Where it flew to? It went to Mars? They went to Mars yet, or they still bullshit? Because if they... Yo, relax, bro. Relax. Yeah, I got a killer in the truck, bro. I don't know if y'all realize that, but the dog's full of training. And one thing about this nigga, he ain't like my last dog. He ain't pump faking. Yo, shut up. Shut up. He ain't pump faking.